is Haley Sullivan and I'm 28. I'm from Nettleton. Growing up, I had a normal life. I had the best parents anyone could have. I had a sister. We were very close. Growing up, me and my dad were always really close. We were closer than me and my mom. And then as I got older, that started to fade as I went through some things that I couldn't really talk to my dad about. And then I felt like he wasn't really there, but it was because I was ashamed of myself. When I was 16, I had a friend that I had been friends with for years that I was really close with, and I got raped by him, and like I was scared to tell anybody, and I actually didn't tell anybody. My friend that was with me told. Even when I got into my addiction, I didn't think that that was the reason, but after a lot of learning and talking to God, like I think that had a lot to do with it, that I was lost and I really just was looking for acceptance. I struggled with why God would allow this to happen to me, because I was a normal kid. I wasn't drinking and partying like all my friends were. But the night that happened to me, I had actually gotten drunk for the first time. And I wasn't really what you would call drunk, but it was the first time I started drinking. So, like I just blamed myself really from the beginning. But yes, I wondered why, like, God, my friends do this all the time. Like, why me, the first time I go out and try to have fun, why do I have to go through this? And like I just really, like I was on the drama team at my church. I helped the young girls learn the dramas. Like I was at church every time the doors opened, so I didn't understand why this happened. I started hanging with the wrong people, doing the wrong things. I actually hung with these people for a long time before I ever even done anything, but like I was accepted by them. I guess I had found the acceptance that I was looking for, and I didn't care who it was from. Like, I never thought that I would have another boyfriend. I never thought that anybody would care about me. And when I was pregnant with Ava, I was sober and everything was going good. And then after I had her, I got back around her dad, which helps me to choose bad decisions. I don't blame anyone but me, but I know that without me saying so or without me doing it, it wouldn't have happened. And that's a big thing for me. Like, I don't like to blame anyone else, but I put myself in these positions. So I put myself in the position to be back around him, and then I got high again when Ava was a month old, and I was right back where I started. With my mama, with my daughter, and before I knew it, like, that's all, she was raising her, and I would like to say I was a good mom, but I know better. I was going home when my mama had to go to work, and I would stay out all night, and I would keep her, but I really wasn't there. Like, I don't remember any of it. I don't really remember. I don't remember any of her life, really. And I hated myself for that. Like, that was my little girl. But I was so far back in addiction that I couldn't stop. I didn't know what to do, and so I just kept leaving and trying to cover it up. And then before I knew it, like, I would go a week without seeing her. And I had good intentions the whole time. Like, I didn't know how I got there. I didn't know how to stop it.
My name is Levi Ray. I'm 40 years old. I'm from Oklahoma, Mississippi. I started out living in Oklahoma with my grandparents, my mom and dad. They wasn't never really there. My mom was off chasing a career, going to school. My dad had remarried, and really didn't have that much time for me. I had a pretty good childhood though with my grandparents. I was spoiled. I was the only grandchild. They gave me pretty much everything I wanted.
So I started dating Levi in October of 2017, and he was a completely different guy than my last boyfriend. We didn't really argue. He treated me totally different, so I fell fast. And
I met Haley. It was like October of 2017. She called me up. I was working nights. I said, living with my mom, and just going from day to day, you know, and just, I don't know. And me and her got together in 2017. Yeah, I didn't really think much of it at first, the relationship. I was still living that life of addiction. I didn't really care. I wasn't really looking for a relationship at the time.
a few months after we started dating, I caught a charge and on the way to get him from work, and I had just dropped Ava off at my mom's, and there was some stuff in the car that I didn't even know was in there. Like, we were so gone that we weren't paying attention. We didn't realize what we were doing, and so I went to jail on something that everybody else gets to go home on, but I think now that was God trying to get my attention. He led me to the House of Hope. My mom had been praying that I would go there since they opened in Nettleton. She had asked me on many occasions, but I was not ready. I did not want to do that. Well, I really believe that was really an answered prayer of my mom's. So I was sent to God's House of Hope in Kilmichael, and I stayed there 7 months. That was really hard. That program in itself is really hard. Like, you really have to look at yourself. You really have to accept some things, and like, it really shows you who you really are and how God really does love you, and He can change your life. So when I got out of the House of Hope, you know, we come home and we think everything's going to be normal. Like, we've changed and we're not the same people, and everything's going to be back the way it should have been before, and that's not the case. And it took me a while to accept that, but so I'm working on my relationship with my daughter. I have my son back. He loves his mom and daddy. Like, I have the relationship with him that I always wanted to have with Ava, and I'm believing and trusting that I'm going to have the same thing with Ava, that I just have to give it time and let her adjust. And I'm just grateful that I got the opportunity to be their mom, and that God didn't take me, because everybody don't make it. And some of the things that I didn't get to talk about could have killed me. There's been times that I don't know how I'm still here, but I believe now that God just wasn't done. I just want everybody to know that if you're facing this situation, there is a way out.
My name is Levi.
My name is Haley.
And
I am
not afraid.